Hello everybody, how is it going? So, today we are playing some Uta, the green Uta leader, coming out sometime in OP05 format. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, got 3 games today. First one is against a Katakuri, which still seems to be doing pretty well in this format. I mean, 10-drop Big Mom is still a card, and that card is still pretty good. If you guys don't know what Uta does, when you attack with 1 Dawn in her, at least you can reveal the top card. If it's a film card, you can add it to your hand. So, very, very solid leader effect. I feel like she might have another part to her leader that I'm not remembering right now, but I feel like that's the main one that really matters. She might not, so I'm not too sure. But right there, I kind of had the choice between playing the Nami and just swinging for 5, or playing the Law and being able to use my leader effect. And that one sounded a little bit better, because the Law will be able to trade into the Sanji if he decides to attack with the Sanji, so that was the idea. I'm going to eat the first life, that's for 7, and then I'll defend the Sanji hit. And this turn, we're definitely just going to try to trade our Law with the Sanji. The Sanji kind of gets out of regardless, because I doubt he would defend the 5k from leader or 6k. I'm just checking to make sure you play at 3 cost or less, so I could like bounce into Nami, use Nami after using the Uta effect here. We find a chopper off the Uta. He's going to eat that hit. We're going to use the Law effect. A little bit awkward, because I obviously won't be able to search with Nami, but I still think it's fine. I could also be playing the Mihawk, the 2k counter Mihawk. I'm not right now in this build, so yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I will get to use Nami effect. It's only 1 Dawn to return Law. And this card is great. It's Neon Genesis. It is a 2-card, it's a 1-cost, look at top 3 at a film, and then restand the Dawn you just used. I definitely should have used it there, but I just wasn't thinking. So it's literally just like a free searcher, which is awesome. Helps you find all of your stuff that you want for the film combos. And yeah, he's going to attack for 7. We'll eat that, and then he'll look at Datsu the Nami. A bit unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I do want to swing with this Law here, because I'm just going to probably bounce it into either the new Uta or another Nami, either one. So we'll just swing 5. This deck is like really, really good at building card advantage. It's a lot of fun to play, honestly. I love I love the leader effect. Drawing 2 every turn basically is kind of nuts, so yeah. It also really helps with the film cards, because obviously you kind of want to find certain pieces, and it enables it very well. So we're going to bounce the Law into Nami, and then once again just play the Law. Law kind of giving us just like an extra Dawn, an extra couple Dawn every turn. We are using it to swing, or we did use it this turn to swing, but we don't necessarily have to. So yeah, he's going to play 7 Mom. I'm probably just going to trash my life, because I have a pretty steady flow of cards. I should be able to defend most hits pretty easily. Not that I necessarily want to defend all of them. I think this turn, because he is on 8 Dawn, I'm just going to eat these 2 life and stabilize off our blockers, and not give him extra value off of the 10 Mom. That was kind of the idea here. We are also very good at going wide, which will help us a lot if he just, drops the 10 Mom. And we do play, I'm not exactly sure what the card is called, but it's basically 3 Dawn, restand your leader. So it's almost like Kid effect, but just on a card. And you can find it very easily with your leader and your Nami search, your Neon Genesis search. So yeah, the card is very accessible, so it still gives you kind of like that Kid-esque game-ending, effect. So pretty cool. But we're just going to go 5. He's going to defend it. I'm going to go 5 with Uta, because I just want a 7 Luffy. We will get to play both our search spells this turn, as long as I remember. Hopefully I do. Nope, I don't. Okay, so we're going to Luffy Uta into Brook. We'll pay 1 for the Law. Bring out probably just the Usopp. Probably our best target here. Oh, no, we have a Nami. Never mind, that's our best target. Our hand is so big. And we do have the option to use the Uta blocker here. I don't, because if he wants to dedicate a swing or a couple swings to Nami, that's kind of fine. If you don't know the Uta blocker effect, you pretty much discard a film event, and you can restand one of your film cards at the end of your turn. So pretty solid effect, almost like Barto, but it's also a blocker, so it's really solid. 3 cost works very well with Film Brook, Yeah, a lot of synergies you want with the deck. But I assume this turn he is just going to play Tenmom. So, yeah. Also, I probably should have held the blocker for the 8k swing and just drop cards from our hand. But instead I do use the Uta blocker, which I think is also fine because we do have 10 drop Dofi in hand. So all we really have to do is out the Parasparrow, and we can just 10 Dofi and be in a fine spot. We're going to go 5 at the Parasparrow. I imagine he'll let it go pretty easily, yeah, because all of my stuff can swing baseline with it, and his other cards I cannot. So, yep, the rest of these swings are just going to go into lead. Go 5-5-7, or sorry, 5-5-5. We're not going to swing that Luffy because we need it for the Tenmom swing. We actually don't, but still. Well, we need to make it so he can't commit all of his Dawn to Tenmom. That's more what I mean. Because if he just swings 12 at us, yeah, we can counter out of it, but we won't be able to defend another attack. So we do need that blocker. Then we're going to 10 drop Dofi, freeze all the other characters, and just pass it back. I imagine he'll just Tenmom again if he has it. He does swing 12 at us. Right here, I definitely should have just blocked with Luffy and then countered out instead of just raw countering out. That was definitely a misplay. I'm like, I don't want my Luffy to die, but if I'm assuming he's just gonna play Tenmom, then I don't really have to worry about my Luffy dying. But it's okay, we'll live with that. We dropped an extra, like, 2 cards for fun. It's alright. We're already pretty set up. We have a ton of cards in hand. But this turn, I think I pretty much just have to commit going for lethal. So we're gonna go 10. He takes that pretty easily. We'll go 7. Just trying not to have to commit a bunch of Dawn yet. He's going to counter out of the 7. We'll go 7 again. He's going to counter out of it again. My man has a lot of counter power. We'll go 7 one more time. I'm not going to use the Nami effect. Want all the Dawn I can get. He'll take that one. Right here is a bit of a choice. I was like, I can go 7 and then like 2 6s. And I'm like, nah, just 3 Dawn on Uta. Attack for 8. Use their ability, draw a card for fun. Why not? He takes that one. We'll use the, what is the card called? I'm Invincible. That's what it's called. To restand Uta. And then he does have double 2k. I was like, damn. He has a ton of 2ks. But then we just swing 5, and the last 2 cards are not counter. So we end up getting that pretty good. Next game, we are into the mirror match. And I don't know if all lists are playing 10-drop Dofi, but the one I'm playing is, so I feel like that's pretty imperative in this kind of matchup, because 10 Dofi is very, very good. Just turning off your opponent's board and getting to swing into it next turn is very impactful. So, turn 1 we don't have the law. Turn 2 we do have it now, and I kind of struggled this turn a little bit because I was like, I can swing 6 with leader and like see if I find something off the top. Then just play the Nami, or I can play the Nami, get the search off the Nami, which is technically like better because I see 3 cards instead of 1. And I was like, I can also just play the Brook. So a couple decisions, I end up just playing the Brook because I feel like I'd be pretty ahead in board at that point. So yeah, we just go with that. Miss out on the search for Nami, but that's okay. We'll be able to search with her next turn and our leader, and we're still in a fine spot. He responds with the same play, but he does get to search off the Nami, which, I mean, yeah, it's fine. A little bit awkward because now we're going to have to defend our board from his swings, where all our swings are just going to go at his leader. So, yeah, it's alright though. We're going to build, we're top decking, and then we're also drawing 2 more off the Nami and then our Uta effect. So yeah. We do also grab a Backlight, which is a very strong card as well. It's 2 cost, it is film, so it's searchable. You pay 2, you can either tap a 5 cost or less, and then if they have a rested 5 cost or less, you can just pop it. So either effect, both very strong. We'll leader effect, grab a New Genesis. I think it's New Genesis. I'm getting confused. Yeah, New Genesis. And we'll grab, what did we grab off that? Oh, the Uta, yeah, which works very well with the Film Brook that we just played. So yeah, we're looking solid. He does get to play his Luffy on curve into Brook, into an Uta of his own. He's then going to challenge the Nami. I kind of want to defend this, just so I just want him to swing with his board so I can swing at his board. So I feel like he might have left his card standing if he outed the Nami. So we are going to defend it. Feels a little bit bad dropping 3 cards. And if he does swing with the Luffy, we're in an awkward spot. But I'm just... Oh, wait, no, he can't. He just played Uta. I'm tripping. So yeah, we're chilling now. We'll be able to swing a whole bunch into his Nami. Hopefully he defends it. And then, yeah, we'll probably just play our own Luffy. Hopefully find something good to play off him. We find the Film Brook, which I'm in. Or not the Film Brook, sorry, the Film Zoro. I don't really want to sack off any of the characters on my board, so a little bit awkward. Maybe I should have just used the Uta blocker there, but it's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna berate this Nami with 5k swings. He lets it go. Nice. We'll go 5 at Brook. He blocks it and just lets the Uta go. Alright. So now we could also take a different approach where we play the new Genesis and pop the Brook and then just like play the Zoro. Because we do still have a blocker on board. Yeah, we end up going with that. And we are going to restand our Nami. Because I'm fine with losing my Brooks, but the Nami is kind of important. So, yeah, we also do have 2 10-drop Dofis in hand, so I'm cool with him just clearing the Brooks. Makes room for the 10-drop Dofis. Want to get value out of him. He's gonna new Genesis. Looks like... Oh, he grabbed a Zoro off it, okay. The activate 1 Dawn kind of threw me off. Then he plays Luffy into a Zoro. Hits me with the backlight on my Brook, and then swings 5 at the other Brook. I'm just gonna let it go. If you want to swing anymore, just swing at my leader. I'll take some hits. Get a Brook, and doesn't swing with the Luffy. Fair enough. So now the goal is to get him to free block with those Luffys, so we're just gonna go 5 at the Brook in hopes that he'll defend it for free with the Luffy. He might not have been thinking about 10 drop like existing. Because he does free block there, and I'm like, alright, cool. I already get more value than I expected off the 10-drop Dofi. And then he does it again, I'm like, sweet. Happy about that. And then he lets the Brook go, and then we 10 Dofi the 2 Luffys and his leader. And not going to restand the Nami, because she can eat a hit, that's fine. He's going to play another Luffy into the Uta blocker. And then, I don't know, probably put an amount of Dawn on Zoro, either attacking my life or my Zoro. Yeah, I'll just let either one go. It's kind of fine. We're just Dofying for the next couple turns. We pick up a carrot for turn, kind of whatever. We're going to swing probably into one of the Luffys. He just lets it go. Kind of surprised he didn't just block with the Uta to keep the Luffy. Because if he thinks that I'm just going to keep playing the 10 drops, obviously you might as well just trade the Uta blocker for your Luffy. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you just let it go because you want active characters. He also defends like a lot there. I feel like he maybe should have just taken at least 1 life. But I'm going to freeze both the Luffys and his leader. I'm going to leave the Zoro because, also yeah, I had to read this. I thought it was just a film card. Nah, you have to discard an event. But yeah. I leave the Zoro because I'd rather him not finding anything off his leader, so he can have the 6k attacker this turn. That is fine. He is very low on card advantage though. Right now he just goes 8 on the Zoro. I'm like, if he swings at the Dofi, I'm just going to use my blocker. Uses all his Dawn on the Zoro. He just goes life. Yup, that's fine. I'll just eat that. And he just passes. We top deck the 3rd Dofi, which is definitely backbreaking. I think regardless, we were in a super good spot, but I don't know how he comes back from this 3rd Dofi. We're gonna just, again, swing baseline, clear some Luffys, go 5 at life, he takes it, go 5 again, he defends, and yeah, well, 10 Dofi. This is brutal. Not gonna restand Nami because he has no attacks outside of maybe restanding his leader, but we still have a blocker to kind of prevent that. Yeah, 10 drop Dofi. It's a good card. I definitely suggest playing it in this deck because it's a good card. But he is going to pop my Nami with the backlight, and now we're just going for game because he has no blockers, basically no cards in hand. Don't think he can defend with all these 10Ks on board, so we end up getting it. And finally, we are against a Sakazuki, which I should have kept that first hand. That first hand, I think my only problem with it is that I didn't have a 3-drop, but just how my leader works, I think I could have found one. So, yeah. But we did find a 10-drop Dofi, which is good. I think very important in this matchup, because I kind of assume most of my board to just get KO'd or bottom decked, or, you know, they won't stick around long. But what is nice is that this leader is very good at building my hand advantage, so I can probably, you know, work with what I have. Like, if what's also nice is, like, the film cards do go wide very well. So say, you know, he like pops 2 of my things, I'll at least still have one more body to still attack with, and then hopefully find more plays and get more set up with like Film Brook and, you know, 7-drop Luffy by just going through more cards, because just your leader lets you see an extra card every turn. And also, yeah, 10 Dofi is, I think, one of the few cards that they kind of struggle a little bit outing. It's like they need a couple more cards to get rid of 10 drops than normal. I don't think many of them are actually playing Red Rock, because you usually don't need it. So, yeah. He just swings at me for 8, and I just eat it because, yeah, that's fine. I feel like I always find the law the turn after I want it, because, like, playing it on curve is super, super good, but playing it after curve, it's, like, okay, you know? It's almost like a filler play. Like, it's probably what we could brook this turn into the law, or we could just, yeah, play the law, see what I find here. Find another brook, so kind of meh, but it's okay. We'll just end up playing the law and passing it back. He does eat that hit pretty easily, which I'm happy about. And we'll just play the law and pass. We'll hope we find a 3-drop next turn to play off the law, but we'll at least get a swing in with it, most likely. I also kind of didn't want to brook into law, because I felt like I just set myself up to get Lucci'd, which would suck. So, yeah. He plays a brand new. Let's see what he finds. I feel like, I don't know what you do, like, playing into Sakazuki, if they, like, start the game, like, they're going second, turn 1, they play brand new, and then turn 2, they just play Lucci and trade with whatever you've played. Like, that's so rough. Like, I think I was talking about it in, one of the videos against Sakazuki, but a lot of the time, if I'm going first and they're going second, if they, you know, obviously turn 1 they discard a card, and they don't have brand new, they only have 1 card in grave, so then when it goes back to your turn, on your second turn, if you don't swing at them, they can't put that 3rd card in grave to play the Lucci on curve. So that's what I've been trying to do, at least when I notice that happens. But if they just start the game with a brand new, you're sad, because their Lucci is always just going to be live, and it's rough times. Not sure exactly what he's doing here. He does Hound's Blaze, my law. I think a lot of people maybe are misreading the Hound's Blaze. I know it's a sim, so it's a bit counterintuitive at times, but I believe it boosts your card first, and then it bottom decks something, so a lot of times people just click the bottom deck and don't boost anything, so yeah, definitely look out for that. We find another new Genesis off Uta effect, which is cool, because it's literally just a free search card. I'm hoping he takes these easy hits, and he does, which is nice. We'll play the new Genesis. I had to read it to make sure I couldn't just add itself, because I'm like, hold up, can I just go again? No, I couldn't go again. That would have been pretty sweet. I already have a Luffy, but I guess the second one wouldn't be too bad, but we just go with the chopper. I don't know. Luffy is definitely going to be pretty important in this matchup to help us go wide, to not get our whole board popped every turn, so yeah. Luffy is definitely good in this matchup. But he is now on 7 Dawn, so I assume something will probably get Borsellino'd. It just depends kind of what build the Sakazuki is on, because I know some of them just like kind of cut the top end and play more around the little removal spells like Hound's Blaze, and then, you know, obviously the Lucci. So we just have to see what kind of version he's playing. I think some of those versions also do play the Borsellino, so we might see it regardless. I don't know. kind of the goal right now is just survive till at least 110 Dofi. If we find more, that's cool. If not, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We might just end up going for game like the turn after we 10 Dofi. He's going to leader, get rid of an Ice Age, draw something. Does play the 7-drop Borsellino, bottoms the Uta blocker, and attacks me for 5. I should maybe defend this. I don't. That's fair, because I think I wanted something better to play off the 7 Luffy. So now it's just kind of up to our leader effect to find something decent to play. And we find a Nami. That's pretty good. I imagine he's going to start defending his life now, which obviously makes sense. Oh no, okay. He takes that. Very interesting. We'll just go 5 with Brook. There's no way he doesn't defend this. Yeah, he does. Okay. We'll play Luffy into Brook, into Nami. I think I missed that Brook in my hand. But yeah, that was sweet. Our leader set up that Luffy perfectly. That's exactly what we want to do in this matchup, so not all of our stuff can get answered. He is on 9 Dawn now. Could have a Mihawk. He could just like lose the game if he plays the Mihawk though, because even after the Mihawk I'd still have 4 attackers on board if I saved the Brook. And then I do have the potential to have like the kid restand effect, so he does have to be kind of careful. Does have a lot of cards in hand though, so he could be completely fine. Just decides to swing 5 at the Brook. Probably just gonna free block this, because I kind of like half expected the Mihawk, and if he wants to swing Borsellino at the Brook, that's fine. And the Luffy, that's just an easy defend. Even if he wants to just go life, I'll probably just eat that, even though I can defend it, but we don't need to. Does reduce the Nami by 1 cost, and Hound's Blaze the Nami, and swings 11 at the Luffy, which yeah, I guess I didn't prepare for that. That's pretty good. I am gonna defend it, which doesn't feel the best, but I feel like I can't quite give it up. And I mean, even after defending it, we still have 6 cards in hand just because of how this deck builds advantage. It's so good. So yeah, I think it's probably worth defending that. He just plays a Borsellino blocker, still has 3 Dawn active, discards 1, draws 1, I assume. Oh no, he Great Eruption something? Oh, Great Eruption's the Brook, and then maybe Hound's Blaze, bottom the Brook, boost the brand new? No, just goes 2 on brand new. Okay, so just a little bit of cycling. I'm going to defend the Brook because I want as many attackers as possible. And yeah. Next turn, again, we're going to try to just swing 5 and hope that he free blocks with the Borsellino, so I can just 10 drop the Borsellino. So we're just going to go 5 at leader. He will 1k out. We'll go 5 again. He'll 1k out again. We'll go 5 with our leader. He free blocks. We did it. So then we're just going to go 7 with Luffy at his life. Just set him up for game after 10 dropping both the Borsellinos and his leader. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. He has the 1 attack with the brand new if he wants to go for something like that, but we know we can't die. And like, he could try to like swing brand new into one of our characters. We could defend it, we also could just lose it, but kind of putting him in this spot where he has no blockers right now and very few cards, and he can't even use the reduction effect on his leader, so we're looking pretty good. He Mihawks, bottoms the Luffy, so he's kind of just like, he's lost the game now. No blockers into a 10 cost, and then 3 more attackers is not a good look. We're just going to go 10. He's going to eat that hit, and yeah, we'll just swing 15. Or 5-5, then 15. Doesn't really matter. And we'll just start with the 15. Don't want to do all the extra swings. And he has 1-2k. Not bad. Well, that is the deck. I will throw it up. And yeah, it's pretty fun. This is kind of like exactly how I like to play green, of just like all these little engines. I think the film engine is so much fun. getting to draw an extra card every turn is sweet, and 10 Dofi is a good card. I'd recommend. Also, 8-drop Kid is an idea. I think in some matchups that card would probably be pretty nice. My only problem is that, you know, you're not playing Bonnie. I guess you could play Bonnie. I don't know. It's that's an idea too. The deck is cool though. I like the spells as well. They're kind of just a nice addition, extra utility. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.